What's up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian McLovin, and I'm living with, or should I say dealing with, a torn brain. Not metaphorically like a broken heart, but quite literally. On October 16th, 2005, I was riding up the front, who happened to be driving recklessly. I don't remember anything from the accident, but I've seen the police report, and let me go get the seat I was pulled from. Pulled to 2 liter. Experts say the point of impact was 89 miles an hour. The inertia was enough to nearly smush the vehicle and myself in half. I woke over a month later with 8 broken ribs, a broken neck, a broken collarbone, broken this, broken that, and a traumatic brain injury, or TBI. The thing that brings us all here tonight. And in the words of the great John Madden, well, you see, the thing about traumatic brain injury is it's an injury to your brain that's traumatic. I don't really remember anything from the hospital. I've been told that I saw a commercial for the Army, and since my brain was brought back to the toddler state, I kept saying I was a soldier injured in the war. I've also been told that I thought I was held hostage by the Chili's Corporation as a food tester. Well, it's 2 years later, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't injured in the war, and that I wasn't being held prisoner to test food. Though I'm not really a fan of Chili's anymore. The biggest problem I had after waking from a coma was the fact that I was unaware that I had a problem. I thought I was going to miss a week of work and go right back to the way life was. After I was told that I had been in a coma for the past month, I thought the worst was behind me. Looking back, I can honestly say the worst was right in front of me. I spent another few weeks in the hospital, and my family kept telling me that I would be going to rehab once I was discharged. First words out of my mouth were, why the hell do we need to go to rehab? The Sparrow Hospital speech therapist came in to do an evaluation on me. She said, I want you to name as many things as you can that start with the letter A. Sat there for a second, I was like, okay, apple. Alright, what's the name of that rehab place? And so the journey began. I literally saw a different doctor at least every other day of the week. And even now, 2 years later, I still average about a dozen a month. Before my accident, I thought either everything was there or it wasn't. I didn't know there was this middle ground called brain injury. Every brain and every injury is unique, but I don't think a person can have an injury and escape things that have been mentioned here tonight. Neuro fatigue, adynamia, double vision, and cognitive issues. I struggle to overcome these every day by using strategies that origami has taught me. At first, I was really reluctant to use strategies and still find them difficult because of the extreme contrast between now and before the accident. I would get minimal sleep and lived a pretty spontaneous life. Now I have to take naps twice a day, at times, and do absolutely everything on a schedule. My family visited my grandparents in Florida, and my grandpa kept joking that an 80-year-old had more energy than I did, which was true. Another great strategy is my Palm Pilot, which I refer to as my brain that still works. Everything from eating to when to go to sleep are scheduled with an alarm. Over the last year, there's been a 1% improvement in my vision, which means in 99 years, I'll be back to seeing normal. Vision exercises and closing one eye help minimize seeing two of everything. My life is now a constant strategy. Without them, I'd be running at 0 instead of 50%. Many people don't understand why I have to use strategies. If you guys met me on the street, you wouldn't think I had a brain injury. I mean, I might look, walk, talk, look somewhat normal to you. It's only been because of hard work, the grace of God, and a few dozen folks in the medical industry that I've made it this far. It takes a lot of help. A fellow patient here said it now takes 16 people to tie his shoes. That's only a slight exaggeration. I was a pretty independent person prior to the accident, living the good life. I had it all. Great haircut, an awesome career in marketing, 2-story in suburbia, cars, all the latest toys, and I had been reduced to having a stranger wipe my butt. Getting any help really used to frustrate me. I think it was just the shock of that instant change. I'm still coming to realize that I need help to do just about everything. I'm making slow but sure progress towards being independent. Right after leaving the hospital, I was very reserved and self-conscious. And now, well, you guys can see the hair, so after you live through death, the opinions of others really don't matter. A lot of things change place on your importance scale. My brother Jake put it best. He said, what good is owning 7 cars when you can't even drive? That one really hit home. Family, true friends, and caring for others should be the only things to worry about. The last 2 years have been a struggle beyond description. Origami has helped make me aware of things I was unable to recognize and taught me how to compensate for them. Without the care of my mother, love of my family, friends, and my soulmate, I would not be here today. There's no way I'll be the person I was before. That person died 2 years ago. Now it's time to begin a new path. Thank you.